Welcome back to the channel, Carbeats fam. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a beat when it comes to the latest cars, in-depth reviews, and honest takes on what's really worth your money. Today, we're diving deep into a nameplate that has quietly stood the test of time, even as sedans keep shrinking in number, the 2026 Subaru Legacy. That's right. While the world continues its love affair with crossovers and SUVs, Subaru is standing its ground, giving their midsize sedan a serious refresh for 2026. So the question we're asking today is the new Legacy just another update, or is this the comeback moment sedans have been waiting for? Let's start with the design, because that's where this car immediately shows that Subaru isn't playing it safe anymore. The 2026 Legacy gets a much-needed exterior redesign that brings it more in line with Subaru's bolder styling direction we've seen on the WRX and Crosstrek. The front end is more aggressive, with sharper LED matrix headlights that give it a more upscale and modern presence on the road. The grille is larger and more angular, with a redesigned bumper that adds a sportier, more assertive look. It's not flashy like some of its rivals, think Hyundai Sonata or Kia K5, but it feels more confident, less reserved. Moving along the sides, the body lines are cleaner, with subtle sculpting that adds character without overdoing it. The profile remains traditional, which honestly might be a selling point for buyers looking for a proper sedan that doesn't try to be a fastback or coupe. Subaru offers a set of redesigned 18-inch alloy wheels standard on most trims, and the higher-end Touring XT gets stunning 19-inch dark-finished wheels that complement the car's luxury-leaning vibe. Around back, the taillights are sleeker, and the lower fascia gets a mild tweak with integrated reflectors and dual chrome tips that add just enough flair without going full-on tuner. Now, the big question a lot of people ask when it comes to sedans these days: what's it like inside? And here, Subaru really put in some effort. The cabin of the 2026 Legacy feels more refined than ever before. Materials have been upgraded across the board, especially in the mid and upper trims. The Startix Eco leather seating surfaces not only look premium but are also more sustainable, which fits nicely with Subaru's environmental brand identity. On the Limited and Touring XT models, you get real Nappa leather with contrast stitching and a bit more bolstering for added comfort during long drives. Front seat comfort remains a strong suit for the Legacy. The seats are wide, supportive, and heated on most trims, with ventilation added on the Touring XT. The rear seats offer plenty of legroom and headroom, which isn't something you can say about every midsize sedan out there. One of the perks of not sloping the roofline aggressively is that rear passengers actually get to sit upright without bumping their heads. Tech-wise, Subaru is moving forward but staying user-friendly. The centerpiece of the interior is the vertically oriented 11.6-inch touchscreen. We saw this setup introduced a couple years ago, but for 2026, it's been refined with quicker response times, a cleaner UI, and now includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard across the lineup. That means no more cables. Just hop in, and your phone connects automatically. There's also a wireless charging pad, better voice controls, and updated climate integration that's a bit more intuitive. Above that, for the first time in a Legacy, you now get a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display on the Limited and Touring trims. It's customizable and clear, showing everything from turn-by-turn directions to real-time AWD distribution, which is pretty neat if you're into how your car is operating under the hood. Subaru's EyeSight driver assist suite has also seen an upgrade. The new system uses a wider field stereo camera and radar tech to deliver smoother adaptive cruise control, improved lane keeping, and better pedestrian detection. On the Touring XT, you get hands-free traffic jam assist, which allows for brief periods of hands-off driving in slow-moving traffic. Not fully autonomous, but a nice step forward. Now, let's talk about what really matters to driving enthusiasts and commuters alike: the powertrain. Subaru is keeping it familiar but refined. You've got two engine options again for 2026. The base engine is a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter boxer 4-cylinder, pushing out 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque. It's not a speed demon, but it's reliable, smooth, and more than enough for daily driving, especially if fuel efficiency is your priority. It gets an estimated 27 mpg city and up to 35 on the highway, which is very competitive given the standard all-wheel drive. For those looking for more punch, the 2.4-liter turbocharged boxer engine is where it's at. This is the one found in the Touring XT trim, and it delivers 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. The difference in performance is instantly noticeable. It pulls harder, merges faster, and delivers a more engaging drive overall. Both engines are mated to a Lineartronic CVT, which Subaru has refined year over year. It mimics gear shifts better now, especially under acceleration, and it's quieter than older versions. What makes the Legacy continue to stand out in this segment is Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Unlike other sedans that either don't offer AWD or only do so on select trims, every single 2026 Legacy comes standard with it. That's a big deal, especially if you live in a region with snow, rain, or dirt roads. Combine that with X mode and hill descent control, and you've got a sedan that can handle more than just paved city streets. The suspension has been retuned for 2026, with revised dampers and improved bushings to enhance ride comfort and reduce body roll. It's not a sports sedan in the traditional sense, but it feels planted, composed, and very predictable in corners, which, for many drivers, is exactly what you want in a daily. Let's take a second to talk trims and pricing. Subaru is offering the Legacy in its familiar lineup: Base, Premium, Sport, Limited, and Touring XT. The base model starts around $25,500, which already includes AWD, EyeSight safety tech, and the big infotainment screen. The premium trim adds heated seats, dual-zone climate, and a few more comfort touches. The Sport is where things get visually interesting. Unique wheels, black accents, red interior stitching, and the option to upgrade to the turbo engine if you want some added muscle. The Limited is where luxury starts to creep in, with leather seating, Harman Kardon premium audio, and the new digital gauge cluster. And then there's the Touring XT, fully loaded with all the bells and whistles, ventilated Napa leather seats, nav, digital mirrors, and the turbo engine as standard. Now, here's the deal. While the market continues to push toward high-riding crossovers, the 2026 Subaru Legacy reminds us why sedans still matter. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's all-weather capable, and it's loaded with tech without being overly complicated. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to scream for attention but earns respect over time. In a segment where competitors are either disappearing or trying to reinvent themselves into pseudo-sports cars, Subaru sticks to its guns: practicality, safety, and real-world usability. That might not make headlines, but it absolutely makes sense for a lot of drivers. So, should you buy the 2026 Legacy? If you want a reliable, safe, and comfortable sedan with standard AWD, great value across the trim levels, and enough tech to keep things modern, then yeah, it deserves to be on your shortlist. It may not win the spec sheet drag race, but it nails the day-to-day experience. Plus, in a world where sedans are getting rarer, the Legacy proves that sometimes staying true to your roots is exactly what sets you apart. Thanks for riding with us here on Carbeats. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button. It helps us a ton with the algorithm. Leave a comment down below. Is the 2026 Legacy something you'd actually consider, or are sedans just a thing of the past? Let's talk. And as always, subscribe for more reviews, real-world test drives, and everything that makes cars more than just machines. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep your hands on the wheel. Peace out.